I'm Professor Johnny van den Berg. I am the manager of the sub-program Integrated Pest Management. I would like to tell you now about the modules that we have in this IPM sub-program. The program is made up by several modules, notably the most important one, OMSP 611, the Principles of Integrated Pest Management. In that module we address the 4 pillars of IPM: chemical control, cultural control, host plant resistance and biological control. And we teach how those 4 strategies can be used to manage and suppress insect pests in agricultural crops. Another core module is OMWP 611, which deals with pest phenology and the types of damage that pests cause in crops, and you learn about damage symptoms, how to identify insects and nematodes. We do a little bit about climate change, effects on crop pests, and you have to submit a huge insect collection. So that module is not for the faint-hearted. Then another core module is the OMWP 613, dealing with economic threshold levels, and there we teach about the economics of pest control and the fact that there is no straight line response between damage and yield losses, for example. Second semester modules, there are several which you can choose from. OMSP 622 deals with genetically modified crops and their use in integrated pest management, and we specifically deal with GM soybean and GM maize and look at the environmental benefits and the potential disadvantages associated with genetically modified crops. Another module in the second semester is OMSP 623, nematodes and crops and their control. So nematodes are microscopically small worms that attack the roots of crops, and we have a very strong research program on that. And you will be dealing with identification of that, the taxonomy, the damage symptoms identification and the control of nematodes in crops. Another module in the second semester is OMSP 624 that deals with insect-plant interactions, and there we see how plants defend themselves against insect attack, how plants communicate with one another, and how insects communicate with one another, and how we can use pheromones and chiromones to manipulate insect-plant interactions, and in so doing protect crops against pest damage. OMWW 617 is a module dealing with zoonosis, and in that module we address total health and zoonosis, which addresses the diseases found in animals and humans. So it deals with animal parasitology and the relationships with the environment that the environment has with animal parasites that could potentially transfer diseases to humans. The types of projects that we have available for next year is, for example, evaluation of insecticide efficacy against certain tomato pests and maize pests, as well as relationships between biological control agents and certain pests, and also crop yield loss pest relationship studies.